Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Hey, y'all. Baby, I'm here with some dreams. And let's just get into it. They were some interesting dreams, okay? So, I'm actually starting off with the second dream, but this is the one that I feel comes first, okay? Anyways, so in his dream, even though they do seem to be connected to each other, but anywho, this dream was about someone, like, I would say that from this person's perspective, I'm seeing this person and how, like, I'm basically seeing their perspective of how they are viewing things. And this is someone that has it in their mind that they want to get to a certain level of power, wealth, affluence. They have to have this, they have to have that, they have to know this person, they have to know that person, they have to have all these connections, all this affluence. They want to have all the power that they can possibly get, and they are doing this, like, their way of getting this is by um kill, steal, and destroy. Okay, that's like and it's no other way to say it. Like, that's literally what they were thinking in their mind. They would, it was basically, this is the kind of person, they see other people, they have certain things, or they are, regardless if it's a job or some kind of position, or if they have some kind of man, they see their man, they want their man, they see their friends, they want their friends, they see this, they want that, whatever it is, and they feel if they take this person out. I'm being reminded right now of the movie Heathers and how old girl was moving in that movie, um which, it is older than Mean Girls, and, like, honestly enough, it is more, it's like, it's more intense, and it's like what she did was worse. Okay, old girl and Mean Girls just, took this, like, she took her man and she took her friends and she kind of put forth effort to destroy her life. But this other girl, she just completely took the girl up out of here. And yeah, but anyways, like, I just feel like this is somebody that they see what someone else wants, they see what someone else has, they see the way someone else is treated, the way they are respected, and they want that, and they are trying to figure out how to take it from them. And the thing about it is, it's not a situation where this person just does this to one person. This is somebody that has went through their entire life, no matter how old they are, because they don't have to be in a teenage 20s, 30s, or nothing. Like, this could be somebody well on 40s, 50s, 60s that is doing this, that has this behavior, and they are going about, when they see somebody that has what they want, they put forth every effort that they can to get it. And if they cannot get it, they will do whatever, regardless if they just gotta steal it. If they gotta steal it, then that's fine. They'll steal it and they keep pushing. If they have to destroy a relationship, like if they see someone with a relationship, they want that relationship, they will put forth effort. If they can't steal this person away because the person is not attracted to them, then they will do what they can to destroy the relationship. They can't destroy the relationship, then they will try to take the person up out of here. This is somebody that is very diabolical, like, but this is the vibe that they in. And like, I can't stand, I don't like this energy. This is somebody that is very evil, very manipulative, very, like, this somebody that baby, a place in hell. This is somebody that is so evil and so wicked. And I just truly feel like this is somebody that's like, mine, mine, mine. It's all mine. Like, this is somebody that is spoiled, spoiled, spoiled. And they think everything's supposed to be theirs. They think they are the only one that can have stuff. Like, it's like a little kid. They'll do anything in their power to get what they want. And a lot of times, these things are not even exactly what this person wants per se, but it could be a situation where this person looks at what other people have and whatever other people want. Maybe they don't have any dreams and aspirations. Maybe there's nothing, that they don't have anything on their heart to accomplish, regardless if this is someone that has already accomplished their dreams, so now they are bored, or if this is somebody that they never had any dreams, but they have always admired other people's dreams. So when they see other people living their life in their dreams, they want to steal it so they can feel as though they have accomplished something. The scripture comes from Mark 1:41. Jesus was indignant. He reached out his hand and touched the man. "I am willing," he said, "be clean." Immediately the leprosy left him and he was cleansed. Jesus sent him away at once with a strong warning. "See that you don't tell this to anyone, but go, show yourself to the priests and offer the sacrifices that Moses commanded for your cleansing, a testimony to them." Instead, he went out and began to talk freely, speaking the news. As a result, Jesus could no longer enter a town openly, but stayed outside in lonely places. Yet the people still came to him from everywhere. So this, like, I just feel like this person, even in a sense of for somebody was healed from something. Somebody was saved. Somebody was saved. And through you being saved, you started to receive blessings. Through God saving you. For some of you, you were called after you were saved. But I truly feel like somebody, you were saved. Okay, from whatever sinful life you were living, whatever it is that you were doing. And this may very well be a situation where this person is like, okay, so for somebody, whoever this person is, they came and they did their thing. They killed, steal, and destroyed certain aspects of your life, certain things in your life. This could be somebody that they came in, they stole your friends, they stole your man, they stole this, that, and the third. And they felt as though they left you for, dead. They thought that they was done with you. They destroyed you and they were finished and they took off. And God came and saved you. So now this person is looking at you, now that you are saved, now that you are a whole new person, and they are angry. They are frustrated. They are trying to figure out how they can steal that from you. They can't. This is something they cannot steal. And they are trying to figure out how they, like, regardless if you're getting attention from it, regardless if God has called you, or you know what I'm saying, regardless to what it is, baby, I guess that's confirmation, okay? For somebody, God called you, and now this person wants that. They like, now this is something new they want. They want that. They want to take it. They want to take it because they're mine. Everything is mine with this person. And God is saying that they can't have this. This is something they can't have. Okay? It's just, it's not. Regardless to, I just feel like, this is a basic situation where someone wants to be you and they can't. They can't. Okay? And if they tried to take you up out of here, it didn't work because it wasn't meant to work. And it's not going to work. And them trying to steal different aspects of your life, that didn't work because in reality, God didn't want you doing those things anyway. The things that they were able to steal away from you were things that God didn't want you to have in the first place. God didn't want you hanging around those people no more. God didn't want you with that man no more. God didn't want you living the way that you used to live. God wanted it all to come to a close. So the things that this person felt so big and bad about, they stole this stuff away. God didn't want you to have that stuff in the first place. God has replaced all of that with what he wants you to have. And now that you have been renewed, like you have, I just feel like you have peace, you have calmness, you have joy, you have happiness, you have things this person does not have, and they can't, because this is somebody that has made a career their entire life of going around and destroying people. And regardless if they take people up out of here or not, they have like, this is somebody that is anxious all the time. They're nervous all the time. They feel like somebody is after them, and this person is after them, and this person gonna do this, and this person gonna do that. And they so nervous that somebody is gonna do all these things to them because they know what they did. But they, like, in reality, this don't have nothing to do with you. I feel like regardless if you know what this person did or not, you're not even concerned about them, but they are concerned about you because they know what they did to you. That is their conscience. That is their conscience eating away at them. That's their conscience getting at them. And it's also a part of this me aspect, this Jezebel spirit they got going on, where they see, they thought they destroyed you, but they didn't. And they are trying to figure out how they can destroy you, but they can't. Because I'm just, it's like the Grinch that stole Christmas, how the Grinch started. He took all the toys and he took all the food, that Christmas wouldn't come, and all the who's would be down there crying, and they will be sad and everything will fall apart. And they cried a little bit, but then they were like, you know what, it's not about the presents. And that's for whoever this is for. That's like, it's like this person felt if they took and stripped everything away from you and they were able to just steal, destroy, that you would be left as nothing. And that you would, for some of you, this is somebody that wants you to take yourself up out of here. They want you to feel as though you have nothing to live for. They want you to feel as though you are unworthy. They want you to feel as though you are so low, so sad, so down, that why would you go on? But it don't work. And it doesn't work because you know that that's not all that life is about. Life is not all about what kind of purses you have. It's not all about what kind of clothes you're wearing. It's not all about how you doing your hair. It's not all about what kind of car you driving. It's not all about what kind of house you have. It's not all about who is your man and what is he doing. How much influence does he have? It's not all about how much money you have in your bank account. It's not all about what job you have and where you work at and how do they treat you. It's not all about what friends you have and where do you and your friends go and how close are y'all and You realize that this is not the aspect of life. You realize that this is not that is not the whole purpose of life. Those are pieces of life. But without those things, like this person was thinking that if you didn't have these things, that everything will crumble apart for you and you would take yourself up out of here. And they would, regardless if this is somebody trying to bank out on this, like if they have some kind of insurance on you or something like that, or if this is just somebody that wants you out their way or whatever it is, this is so cruel. But like in reality, I just feel like you wouldn't even do it. Like you don't see life the way they see life. You don't, the way that they are viewing things from their perspective, the way they are thinking if it was them, and I'm gonna get on that in a second, but it's just kind of like from your perspective, life is not about that. I just feel like this is someone, it seemed as though like this is full blown Job, okay? Like I just feel like this like it's very reminiscent on how the devil was talking to God about Job, Satan talking to God about Job and saying, well, if he didn't have all these things, he wouldn't like you no more. And God stripped these things from you. And God stripping these things from you did not put you in a place to where it was expected. Like this is somebody that was expecting that once these things were stripped from you, that you wouldn't love God and that you wouldn't turn to God and you wouldn't find comfort in God. They thought it would be over and everything would fall apart, but to their horror, that is not the case. And now you have a peace that cannot be stolen from you. You have a joy that cannot be stolen from you. You have happiness, and like all of the things that you have were always within you. These are things that nobody can take away. It's not connected to anything. Like, this is somebody that thinks that your happiness, your joy, your peace is connected to something. And if that is stripped away from you, then you won't have it no more. But they are starting to realize that that is not true. They cannot steal what you have. They cannot take, and why you are even a piece of whatever puzzle. I don't know if this is somebody popular or you well known or whatever it is. Like, I don't understand why this person is attacking you like this. But this person is attacking you because they want what you have, but they can't have it because it's like the way they trying to do it is by tearing your life apart. So like they can have what you have, so they can take it away. Okay, and they can't, because you don't, it's not attached to anything. Everything that they can attack, it's like they've attacked it already, and you don't care. And it's very frustrating to them because they are realizing that you don't care. They are starting to realize that you are not concerned with the purses, the clothes. You're not concerned with the cars. You're not concerned with the house. You're not concerned with none of these things. These are not things that you are just, your joy and your peace is not attached to a certain thing. It's not attached to, like, I just feel like someone, like, they think, oh, if I can keep them from having a certain car, then everything is going to fall apart. But you're not concerned about having a certain car. If I can keep them from having a certain house, then everything, but you're not really concerned about having a certain house. I just feel like this is somebody, you're not concerned about these things. Your joy, your peace, your happiness, and your future is not connected to the things that this person thinks that it is. And they are being left in a position where they are powerless, and they don't like it. They don't like it. They want to be able to pull the strings in your life, but they can't, because you are not, like, I just feel like it's like with the flow of energy, like they are trying to figure out where you get your energy from, and your energy comes from God. Where's your power source? Your power comes from God. Where's your, like, and they are thinking from a material point of view of how, people that are not of God, they'll get energy from things, and they'll get energy from having certain things and knowing certain people and being able to go to certain places and eat certain foods, and they get energy from that kind of thing. But this is somebody, you don't get energy from none of that. It's nice, it's cool, but in reality, you don't get energy from that. You get energy from God. You don't get power from that. You get power from God. And this is something that this person has been trying to attack. You may find yourself in a position where this person is trying to tell other people that they don't really believe that you love God the way you love God. And they find that you're not even concerned with what those people think. You don't care about how they feel about your relationship with God. That ain't got nothing to do with you. They can stand back and judge you all they want. That's between them and God. That's their business. If they want to do that, that's between them and God. But you are not allowing them to interfere with your relationship with God. You are not allowing them to interfere with the way that you are connecting to God. You are not allowing them to interfere with the way that you love God. You have an understanding that God is more than just how the pastor feels, or how the other members feel, or how this person over here thinks and that person thinking. If all these people don't like me, well, then that means God don't like me. That's not true. Because God's ways are not our ways. And the way he sees us is not the same way as the way man sees us. And just because somebody didn't went around to 10, 12, 100 to 1,000 people telling them that they don't like you and that they shouldn't like you, and now all those people don't like you because of this person and why they don't like you, does not mean that God don't like you. Yeah. And you realize that. You get that. It's not a situation where you are having a problem. getting that in your mind. It's not a situation where you have a problem understanding that God's ways are not the same ways as man. You're not having a problem understanding that God loves you unconditionally. You're not having a problem understanding that God loves you and you repented of everything that you did. You turned away from your sin. You turned away from your old life. This person, they destroyed everything in that life anyway. You let them have it. And now you are running and chasing after God. You don't care about none of these other things, none of these other aspects. You're not concerned with being friends with certain people. You really don't care if they call you or not. You're not concerned with going certain places. You're not concerned with how they treat you when you get there. You are not concerned with what kind of clothes you got to wear, and you sure not concerned with what kind of car you got to drive. You're not really worried about or stressed out about what house you're going to have to live in. All you are worried about is your relationship with God, and you are chasing after him. This is something that cannot be taken. It cannot be taken. It cannot be stolen away. And baby, they mad, because the plans is just falling apart. The plans are falling apart. The plans are going in shreds, because the power of God is what keeps you going. The power of God is within you. It's not in nothing. It's not in any material thing. This is somebody, you probably done lost a lot of stuff, and you ain't stressed out. You're not worried about it. You're not concerned. You're not sitting around crying and rocking back and forth. It is what it is. You let that stuff go, because they're things. They're things. You're going to have to replace them every few years anyways, unless it's a good, like, you know what I'm saying, good quality. But even good quality stuff, even if you got leather stuff, you're going to have to get some kind of replacement done, or you're going to have to stitch it up or whatever, but alterations or whatever. But I'm saying this to say, you'll realize that things can be replaced. Cars, they break down. Cars, they get bad, and cars, they get old, and they, you have to get them fixed all the time, and especially if it gets to the point to where the whole engine needs to be replaced. Ain't no need in stressing yourself out about what exact car you have. It's no need in stressing yourself about that. There's no need in stressing yourself about having a certain house. You might, sitting around worried, saying to yourself, I'm going to have this house. This is going to be my house. I got to have this house. This one specifically. You get in there and you realize that you got to get into the walls, and they got to be replaced. And, what is, I'm being reminded of this video I watched about this big house. It was like a mansion, a brand new house. And they started seeing where there were like what is it called? Like they started seeing where there was water damage from the upstairs coming down to the downstairs. And it was just all kind of like little nooks and crannies that was going on inside the house. From the outside, the house looked perfect. And I'm saying that to say, like, for whoever this is for, understand that your everything, your energy, your will, your reason to keep going, the that keeps you, that wakes you up every day and keeps you going and helps you go to sleep peacefully at night, it comes from God. And you are blessed to be in a position to where it's not attached to nothing. And as terrible as this person's mindset, whoever this person is, whoever that got this evil little plan, baby, they don't even realize they helped you to see that because of what they did. Because they were so persistent and they insisted on coming against you. They insisted on trying to steal everything they could from you, and they insisted on trying to destroy everything they could in your life, and they tried to take away and take, because mine. And now they find themselves with all this stuff that they did not want, looking at you still happy, still peaceful, still filled with joy and contentment, still like you are still, and they can't do nothing. They can, it's like you won't be, this is something that cannot be stolen. It's not attached to nothing. It's not attached to a certain person. It's not attached to a certain place. It's not attached to her having certain things. It's not like, this is something that it can't be taken away from you. The healing that God did within you has made you so strong. And that's the message. The healing that God did within you has made you so strong. That's the message, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.